Hi there. Thanks for watching. Now, a lot of you have asked me about my training routine, my training regimen. To be perfectly honest, over the last couple of years, life has been ridiculously hectic, and I have struggled to get into any type of routine whatsoever. As a result, I've had to implement a whole variety of different routines, regimens, or splits, things like full body workouts, 50-50 or half and half splits, push-pull legs, different combinations, even to the point where I'm doing like single body part workouts sometimes, or bro splits. I don't like to call them bro splits, but some people do, and that's fine. Now, I was going to do a video specifically on the various routines or splits and discuss the pros and cons of each one and maybe help you decide which one's best for you. They are all effective. They will all give you results. The results will vary. And when you're deciding on a particular routine, you have to consider various factors, things like your training experience. How experienced are you in the gym? And how comfortable are you implementing a variety of exercises and equipment? Your schedule. How much time can you actually commit per week to a training program? And finally, your goals. Are you training for strength and power, athletic performance for a specific sport, or are you just going for aesthetics and symmetry? Or maybe you're like the majority of people in any gym on any given day, anywhere in the world. You just want to lose a bit of fat, build a bit of muscle, and look better naked. And that, my friends, is a noble pursuit. Now, I will do that video next, and as soon as I do, there will be a link for it right there. Or to simplify matters, you could just hit the subscribe button right now. Um, but today I'm going to talk about my routine. Now, my goal is kind of a combination of all of the above. Now, my fallback routine, kind of my go-to routine when I'm able to get into a routine, is something you could call a combo split, maybe a complementary split. I've also heard it referred to as the primary mover plus synergist, which is a fancy way of saying the major muscle performing an action and the muscle that supports it in doing that action. So, for example, the chest is primarily a pushing muscle. That is its primary function. And the tricep is the muscle which supports that action. Conversely, the back is primarily a pulling muscle, and the biceps support it in that action. So I will generally break it up into a chest tricep workout, a back bicep workout, and a leg and shoulders workout. And I'll just intersperse abdominals throughout the week. If possible, and my schedule allows it, I prefer to have a separate leg day and a separate shoulder day. Now, if it's a hectic week, I can always combine legs and or shoulders with one of the other combos. It's not optimal, but it can still be effective. This regimen is effective between 3 to 6 workouts per week. Now, I don't keep a training log, though I do think they're a very good idea, but I tend to really vary my workouts depending on how I'm feeling that day, what I'm focusing on, and how I trained in my previous workout, etc. Though I don't keep a training log, I do try to follow certain guidelines. I aim for 4 workouts per week minimum. Like I say, this regimen is effective for 3 to 6 workouts per week. I prefer to do more, but there is that flexibility if life gets hectic. I train each muscle 2 times per week. Each workout, I like to do at least 3 exercises per muscle, hitting the muscle from different planes or angles, and I'll explain a bit more about that in a minute. I will generally do 3 sets per exercise and vary the number of repetitions and weight per exercise. So, for example, the first exercise might be moderate weight, medium reps, 10 to 12. The second exercise would be much heavier weight, but much lower reps, 6 to 10. And the third exercise would be a lighter weight, but much higher reps, 12 to 15. I do the moderate weight, medium rep exercise to build muscle and improve strength and performance. I do the low rep, high weight exercise to build size, strength, and muscle density. And the low weight, high rep exercise will help to improve the overall tone and definition of the muscle. If I'm doing 3 different exercises, I always make the heavy exercise the middle one, where the muscle is warmed up, but it's not exhausted yet. And I'll always do it on an exercise where there's the least chance of injury and where there's less joint vulnerability. For example, if I'm doing chest, it will be a barbell bench press, either with a rack or a spotter, possibly on a machine, but I wouldn't do it on a cable fly, for example. Again, using the chest as an example, I will hit the full chest, the upper chest, and the lower chest using different presses and flies from different angles and different planes. Now, the moderate exercise could be a dumbbell press. The heavy exercise would be more a barbell press or machine press. And the lighter exercise could be a cable fly. So, one workout could be a moderate weight flat dumbbell press, a heavy bar incline press, and a lower weight, lower chest cable fly. The following workout, you could do a moderate weight incline dumbbell press, a heavy decline lower chest bench press, and a straight cable fly. So you see, you're hitting the muscle from different angles on different planes, varying the workload and intensity. Now, another example would be for a bicep workout. You could do a moderate weight dumbbell hammer curl. You could do a heavy weight barbell straight curl, and then do a lighter weight reverse curl, and then just mix them accordingly. Now, a few things to focus on: proper form, technique, and control. You'll optimize your results while minimizing your chances of injury. Range of motion. I always try to use a full range of motion while exercising control for the optimal activation of the muscle. And this is an important one. Always do a 3 count on the eccentric or lowering motion of the exercise. You're stronger in the eccentric, and this is where most of the damage is done to the muscle, and hence most of the building is achieved. Now, if you do this, there's a very good chance that you could see equal or better results than you're seeing now with less weight than you're using now, and minimize your risk of injury. If you're going to cheat on your technique at all, do so only on the last 1 or 2 reps, and do so only to get the weight up so that you can go slowly on the eccentric. Now, one little addendum to this combination is generally done by working the larger muscle group first and finishing off with the smaller supporting synergistic muscle. For example, if you're doing chest, you would do a good chest workout and then finish off with the triceps. They've already gotten a bit of a workout during your chest routine. Now, if you're wanting to see more improvement in the smaller muscle, for example, if your back is well developed, but you feel that your biceps are lacking, you could work the smaller muscle, in this case, the biceps first, followed by the larger muscle, in this case, the back. Now, you won't get as good a workout on the back, but you'll be able to completely exhaust the biceps and then force them to do more work assisted by the back. Okay, I think that covers it. I think. As always, if you've not already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. Please watch for the next video, which will be about the pros and cons of the various routines, regimens, and splits. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.